Dear students, welcome to the 15th lecture of interrupts 8051 interrupts. So in the last sessions we have completed how we can write the assembly language programming for interrupt programs, right? Now in this 15th lecture we will start with some examples with respect to the C programming with that is with respect to interrupts. Okay, the first example is, and before going to start with the C programming of interrupts, I will go back with the 8th lecture. In the 8th lecture we have seen that in order to write the C program, embedded C program with respect to the interrupts, right? With respect to the interrupts, all the interrupts are given its respective numbers, right? In the 8th lecture I have talked about this particular topic. For a int 0, the number given is 0, it is represented with this number. For TF0, timer interrupt 0, the number given is 1. int 1, the external interrupt 1, it is given 2, and timer interrupt 1, it is given 3, and for serial communication interrupt it is given 4, and TF2 it is with respect to 8052 and it is given 5. So while writing the C program with respect to the interrupts, we have to represent the interrupts with according to these numbers. Okay, with this brief background, we will start with the program. So the first program with of C with respect to the interrupt is as follows: write a C program that continuously gets a single bit of data from P1.7 and sends it to P1.0, right, while simultaneously creating a square wave of 200 microseconds period on pin 2.5. Use timer 0, mode 2 to create the square wave. Assume the crystal frequency is 11.0592 megahertz. Try to get the question first, then I will tell how to write the program. See, just I will explain the program by taking C. That continuously write a C program that continuously get a single bit of data from P1.7, right, to single bit of data from P1.7 to P1.0. This is the main process that we are going to do here. While simultaneously, this is the main process, this is the main program I can call it, right? While simultaneously we need to generate the square wave. We need to generate the square wave of how many microseconds? 200 microseconds. In order to generate this 200 microseconds, we need to use the timer 0, mode 2, as in this they have said in the question. And one more thing, the square wave is to be generated on pin 2.5. Pin 2.5, this is the case, and this will be the ISR that is with respect to timer 0 ISR, I can say. So I have written here picture. I have a one switch. I am sending a bit by bit to this LED, you can say. So a single bit of information is transferred from P1.7 to P1.0. So this is the main program that we have, right? This is the main program that we have. Simultaneously we need to create a square wave on P2.5 and which is of 200 microseconds. In order to generate the 200 microseconds, we have to use the timer 0, mode 2, assuming the crystal frequency is equal to 11.0592 megahertz. First and foremost thing we need to calculate, right? What is the time period given for this square wave? That is 200 microseconds. For one pulse it will be 100 microseconds. So 100 microseconds divided by 1.085 microseconds. This is the frequency of this is the frequency of 8051 if the crystal frequency is 11.0592. Okay, 100 microseconds divided by 1.085 microseconds is equal to 92 you will get. So this should be subtracted from 256 because we are using mode 2. Mode 2 is a auto reload. Only we have a TH0. So the maximum value of TH0 is 256 minus 92. You will get 164 in decimal and 0A4 in hexadecimal. Okay. Now we will start with the program. It's very simple. Hash include reg51.h, right? So what I will do this P1.7, I will call it by the name called SW, and LED I will call it by the name called P1.0, right? And for this I will call it by the name called wave. For P2.5 I will call it by the name called wave. You can write the program in any fashion. This is one fashion that I am writing. Okay, so S bit, since all these three are single bits, and I am using S bit, SW is equal to P1 cap 7 S bit IND, that is for LED I am calling IND is equal to P1 cap 0 S bit wave P2.5. okay, these are the initialization statements. Next, what I will do, before writing the main program, or you can start with the main program directly. So void main. So first we need to make the switch as an input switch. So in order to make any switch or any port as an input switch or an input port, we need to send one if the case is switch. If the case is port, we need to send 0 FFH in case of assembly language. So first and foremost thing, we need to make the switch in sense P1.7, that is equal to 1. So make switch input. Next, tmod in sense this statement is with respect to timer 0 mode 2. So put these values in a tmod register, you will get 02, 0x02. 0x resembles the hexa value. Next, th0, already you have calculated th0, that is 0A4H. So directly if we are writing the assembly language, we need to write 0A4H, but here in C language we are writing th0 is equal to directly 0x, we have to represent A4. Next, IE register, the most important one is IE register. Here the timer that we are using is timer 0, and hence the timer 0 enable bit must be equal to 1 in IE register. You just open the bit pattern of IE register, put the value of EA is equal to 1 as well as timer 0 enable bit is equal to 1, you will get 82. Okay, so these are the initialization statements. So what we are doing here, we are sending the bit by bit to bit information of P1.7 is to be sent to bit information of 1.0, that is SW is to be sent to IND, right? The same thing I have written, while 1 IND is equal to SW, send SW to LED. So this process will be continued until and unless the value of A4H reaches to FFH. This reaches to FFH, and when it resets back to 00H, at that instant timer 0 interrupt will be generated. So what we are doing in timer interrupt 0? In timer interrupt 0 we are generating the code. We are generating the square wave of 200 microseconds, right? 200 microseconds. So when A4H reaches to FFH and resets back to 00H, automatically it will come out of this while loop and the timer ISR will be get executed. How to write the statements for ISR for timer 0? Void timer 0, right? Void timer 0 void. You can write any word here, but in order to simplify the program, I have written void timer 0 void, right? Interrupt 1, because as I said that for a timer 0, where is that? Timer 0, TF0, timer 0 1 is to be used, and hence I am using void timer 0 void interrupt 1. In that, what I am doing, I am just writing the code wave is equal to negation of wave. That's it, and close the bracket. So this is very simple to write the program under interrupt programming. So first we need to calculate all the things that we need according to the statement, right? Then we have to initialize some statements here. Then first we need to write the main program. The most important thing is to write this particular statement, I is equal to 0x82 with respect to this program, right? So this process will be continued until this A4 reaches to the FFH and resets back to 00H. When it resets back to 00H, that means when timer 0 reaches to FF00H, it will come out of this while loop and it will execute this particular statement, void timer 0 void interrupt 1, right? If I write interrupt 1, it resembles that timer 0 interrupt is being used, right? This is the first program of C with respect to the interrupts. If you get any questions, you can ask. I will put the answers. Thank you.